help of a diagram and instrument diagram and instrument which can be used which can be used to detect a charged body, to detect a charged body, to detect what? Charged body. How to do that activity? Means to do what, ma? To detect the charged body. Describe the help of a diagram and instrument which can be used to detect a charged body. Understand? See here, what is the meaning of the question? We have to show by experimentally with a showing diagram what is that instrument using to identify the body which is means the body which is consisted charge. Means what I'm saying, we have to identify a charged body, whether the body consists charge or not, whether the body consists charge or not. That we have to discuss by this activity. Understand? We know already we discussed by electrostatic force, by rubbing each other against each other, any two of the objects. We observe there is a charge produced on the surface of this carried by the object, carried by an object. By bringing near to the thin type of papers or dried leaves, we observe those are attracting each other and someone are making repel each other by contact, by rubbing of two inflated balloons. When you are bringing contact to each other, they may make a repel each other. See here, but generally we are considering by bringing near to the tiny papers or bringing near to the two inflated rubbed balloons or charged balloons or straw. Okay, whatever. We are identifying there is interaction between the charged bodies to the uncharged body, charged bodies to the charged body. What type of interaction we observe? There is a repulsion and attraction. There is a repulsion and attraction. Repulsion is placed between two interacting objects which are charged. Means the two charged bodies are having same amount of the charge, means same type of a charge, means like charges. Where the like charges are present in contact, they may repel each other. When we are placing in contact to the charged and uncharged bodies, we may observe there is interaction between them by attraction. How like there is a interaction between the two different charges is nothing as what like, how like the interaction? Attraction. When two different charges are unlike charges are contact each other, when you are placing in contact each other, we may observe the both bodies will attract each other. Generally, the bodies, we may observe the charges are attracting. Charges are attracting or repels on the surface of your body. It means a force between charges of your bodies. A force between charges of your bodies, we learn what electrostatic force. Then what I'm discussing to you, we know what type of charge present, like or unlike, same charge or different charge. By making repulsion, by making attraction, we can identify. But what I'm saying now, see here, I'm saying to you, the body, whether it is considered charge or not, the body, whether it consists charge or not, that we have to discuss by this experiment. By that experiment, how to identify by that experiment whether the charge present on the body or not? To do that activity, see, aim is what my aim we need to say. Aim is the instrument used to, generally description you will write the instrument used to detect the presence of charge on presence of charge on a body is called what you are calling that electroscope, called as we are calling as what we can called an electroscope. Electroscope. See there, what is the device? The help of a diagram is an instrument which can be used to detect a charged body. The instrument used to detect the presence of charge on a body is called an electroscope. By using electroscope, we can identify whether there is a charge or not on the body, whether there is a presence of charge or not on the body. By using electroscope, by using gold leaf electroscope, we can identify what type of charge is present on the body. What type of, whether it is a positive charge or negative charge, by using gold leaf electroscope or gold foil electroscope. Gold leaf electroscope, or otherwise you can call same as that gold foil electroscope. What is that? Gold leaf electroscope, gold foil electroscope. Okay, by using what type of charge is present on, what type of charge present on what a particular body, we can measure, we can identify by using this particular device, this particular instrument. So now we are identifying whether there is a charge present or not on the body by using electroscope. Understand? To do that, we need, see here, what I'm saying, construction of an electroscope. Construction of an electroscope. We have to construct that electroscope. We have to construct that electroscope. See here, what I'm saying to you, an empty jam bottle is taken. Take a empty jam bottle. Take a empty jam bottle, and coming to that, a piece of cardboard. Take a piece of cardboard to use, otherwise see here, to use cover to the what a jam bottle. Understand? Coming to that, what I'm saying to you, a hole is pierced, make a hole. What I'm saying to you, make a hole at the center of cardboard. Make a hole at the center of the cardboard with a lid. Cardboard lid means what I'm saying? We are using what? Take a piece of cardboard to use as a lid. Use as a lid to the jam bottle. To use as lid to the jam bottle means to use as a fan on the surface of the jam bottle. Understand? Coming to that, we are using lid that for the center we are making hole that, and a metal paper clip is taken and open. See here, take a metal paper clip. Take a metal paper clip and straighten it. Otherwise, what you have to do here, and open it to arrange what? As shown in diagram. to arrange in a as showing diagram. Means you are making strides. What you are making? Strides. To arrange as shown in the diagram. See here, one more we are utilizing. What we are doing here, take 2 strips of aluminum foil, take 2 strips of aluminum, is it visible foil? Aluminum foil is inserted in the cardboard, is inserted in the into the cardboard, into the cardboard. Is it visible? Insert into the cardboard. Okay, into the cardboard. Coming to that, what I'm saying to you, take 2 strips of aluminum foil, is inserted into the cardboard as hang it to the paper clip. They hang it to the paper clip. The 2 aluminum foils are hanged to the paper clip. Paper clip. Understand what you are doing? And see here, arrange the whole equipment or otherwise what you can say, whole, otherwise arrange the cardboard and means arrange the cardboard and paper clip vertically to the what? Jam bottle. Okay. Are you understand? See what you are doing? Means arrange the cardboard and paper clip vertical to the jam bottle. Okay, and close lid. Close what? Mouth of the jam bottle with help of lid. Close mouth of the bottle is now closed with this lid. What you can say? The bottle closed now with the help of lid. Are you understand? See, now what happens is still we did not draw that drawing to identify. See carefully what I'm saying. See here, you will erase that what we written that question on the board. By that we will draw that diagram on the top surface. See here, the instrument used to detect the presence of charge on a body is called an electroscope. Instrument which is that electroscope to identify, to detect the presence of charge on a body. Okay, that we are constructing that. We are constructing. We are going to construction of an electroscope. We are constructing what? Electroscope. How to construct? See here. Take an empty jam bottle. Take a empty jam bottle. See here. This is an empty jam bottle. Now I'm showing here to you. This is a empty jam bottle. This is an empty jam bottle. Okay. This is an empty jam bottle. Okay. Take an empty jam bottle. Take a piece of cardboard. Take a piece of cardboard. See here. This is a piece of cardboard. Piece of cardboard. That is empty jam bottle. This is a piece of cardboard. Piece of cardboard. And this is a empty jam bottle. Empty jam bottle. And see, take an empty jam bottle, take a piece of cardboard to use as a lid to the jam bottle. We have to use the lid to the jam bottle to close the surface of the or brim of the jam bottle. Suppose this is a what we can jam bottle we have to close as a lid. Okay, as a pan. Make a hole at the center of the cardboard lid, because cardboard we are using as a lid. So we are making what? We are making a hole at center of the cardboard. We are making a hole at center of the cardboard. See there. We are making a hole at center of the cardboard. Then after, make a hole at the center of the cardboard lid. Take metal paper clip. Take metal paper clip. See here. This is a metal paper clip. What I'm saying to you. This is a metal paper clip. What is this? Metal paper clip. The shape of the metal paper clip. Take metal paper clip and strike or open it to arrange as shown in the diagram. How to arrange? See here. By opening that metal paper clip, it will show us like a stripe. That metal paper clip we are arranging at inside the cardboard through as a vertical by arranging to down. Understand? We are arranging that metal paper clip through the hole by this process. Otherwise, if you need to such a like. Okay. Take a metal paper clip and strike it to arrange as shown in the diagram, like we are arranging. And take 2 strips of aluminum foil with diameters 4 into 1. 4 centimeter into 1 centimeter. Length 4 centimeter, breadth 1 centimeter. Take 2 strips of aluminum foil. Take two strips of aluminum foil 4 centimeter into 1 centimeter. Is inserted into the cardboard. Is inserted into the cardboard. Where we inserted into the cardboard, the 2 aluminum foils are hanged to the paper clip. The 2 aluminum, what happened? Aluminum paper clips, the 2 aluminum foils are hanged to the paper clip. How those are hanged to the paper clip? See once. How those are hanged? See here, imagine these are the paper clips I am showing to you. We are arranging the 2 paper clips such a way. These are the what I am saying, paper clips. Paper clips. Take 2 strips of aluminum foil with dimensions those is inserted into the cardboard. The two aluminum foils are otherwise the two right the two aluminum foils are hanged to the paper clip. The two aluminum paper clips are hanged to the paper clip, see, by this way. And next, arrange the cardboard and paper clip vertical to the jam bottle. We are arranging the cardboard on the lid as a what? Lid as a lid as to the jam bottle. It's closed, no, we can't see that. Understand? This is a cardboard. Placed on the what? See, arrange the cardboard and paper clip. How like you see that? This we made a hole and the paper clip placed like and that aluminum foils are arranged such alike. Understand? By that we arranged the equipment, the bottle closed now with the help of a lid. So what happened? The electroscope is ready. Just to construct, they asked what is that to describe an instrument to detect the charge presence on your body. We have to show just an instrument to identify the charge present on your body. What is the instrument? How like? So that is the information. This is the information to construct the what you can electroscope. To construct what? Electroscope. Stay carefully. What we done? Take a empty jam bottle, take a piece of cardboard, take empty jam bottle, take a piece of cardboard to use as lid to the jam bottle, make a hole at the center of cardboard lid, the center of cardboard lid. Understand? What I'm saying to you, make a hole at the center of the cardboard, take a metal paper clip and straight it and arrange as shown in the figure. Okay, take two strips of aluminum foil with dimension is inserted to the cardboard. The two aluminum foils are hanged to the paper clip. Arrange the cardboard and paper vertical to the jam bottle. The bottle closed now with the help of a lid. So these two drawings are given to you just to understand. That is the only one drawing for your examination pattern. Understand? That is what we can say empty jam bottle. That is what? Empty jam bottle. And these are what you can say. These are what? Paper clip. Sorry, aluminum foil. What is those? What are those? Aluminum foil. And this is a paper clip. And this is a cardboard. And whole this equipment is what? Electroscope. What is that? Electroscope. What we constructed that? Electroscope. We constructed electroscope. See, write yourself. This instrument we are using to detect charge presence on your body. This is just construction to the construction of electroscope. Construction of an electroscope, how the shape and how to construct our own electroscope to detect the charge presence on a body. To detect charge present on a body. By this way, we can identify whether there is a charge present or not on a body. Okay. Then how the electroscope will work, how it can detect, how it can identify the charge present on your body, how it can detect, how it can detect or how it can identify the charge present on your body. How the work means, what is the working principle, means working information, what is information of working, how the electroscope will work, how an electroscope will work. Let's identify how it will work. See, this is an electroscope to detect the charge presence on your body. That only we detect the instrument used to detect the presence of charge on your body is called an electroscope. Is it? So if you bring any rubbed substance, understand? Otherwise, if you bring any uncharged, uncharged means it consists of free charges. Understand? So see here what I'm saying to you. When you are bringing any one of the charged or uncharged substance or any object, bringing near to the electroscope and place that object on the paper clip which is overhead of the cardboard. We have to place in contact. We have to place an object in contact to the paper clip which is overhead of the cardboard. What you want to identify the charge present on a particular object. For which object we are identifying the charge present on the particular. So that object means that object we have to place in contact to the paper clip which is a part overhead to the cardboard. By placing in contact to the paper clip, we know well already paper clip is made up of metal. We already informed that, and aluminum foils are metal. Those both are metals. So by placing in contact to the paper clip will receive the energy from the which is contact on the surface. The charge will receive from that object by the induction, okay, and the charge will transfer through the aluminum foil. By that, what you can observe, those two aluminum foils are getting similar charge from the paper clip which is gaining from the object. By that, we can observe those two aluminum foils will move away from each other. They may move away from each other. If there is no any interaction between the aluminum foils, means we can say that body is not charged because what happens, there is no any reaction between the aluminum foil. If it is charged, what happens? The charge will transfer to the paper clip to aluminum foil. That aluminum foil receives same type of charge, means like charges. Like charge will repel each other. They may move each other far from each other. Means the two aluminum foils will repel each other. They may move each other for each other. So by that, what happens? We can identify the charge present on your body or not. Whether there is charge present on your body, it makes repulsion. If there is no charge present on your body, if it is a free charge, what happens? Uncharged body, we can identify there is no interaction between aluminum foil. Understand? By that, an electroscope will work to detect the charge present on a body. To detect the charge present on a body. Understand? Okay. See here, what we learn from this? Natural phenomena. Natural phenomena. Okay. What we learn from that? We learn transfer of charges, transfer of charges and charges and thunderstorm, and tremor, tsunami, thunder, and seismograph, seismoscope, lightning. What to learn about lightning? Electroscope, earthquake, earth plates, means we discussed there, fragment, and earth crust. Those we discussed. Okay, see that the clear information we discussed about that. Clear information. See carefully. Crust. Suppose earth crust. What I'm saying to you, earth crust. See, earth crust means what we can say, a solid state of substance. A solid state of substance. Right? A solid part of the earth consists of 3 layers. A solid state of earth consists. Earth is in the solid state. The solid state of earth consists 3 layers. There are, what are those? One is earth crust and earth mantle and earth core. The outer layer of the earth surface is nothing as earth crust. The outer layer of the earth surface is, we are calling what the earth crust. And the second part of the earth means the second part of the earth. What we can say, that is a mantle. See here, what I'm saying to you. This is the earth. What is that? Earth. Okay. And see here, what I'm saying to you. Imagine how like those. See carefully. So what I'm saying to you here, this is the earth crust. What is that? Earth crust. The outer surface of the solid state of the earth classifies 3 types. Means the solid state of the earth divided into 3 layers. One is earth crust, earth mantle, and earth core. See here what I'm saying. The outer surface of the earth surface. The outer surface of the earth is nothing as a earth crust. What is that? Earth crust. Already we discussed those. And the second thing, the middle part of the earth, the middle layer of the earth we are calling earth mantle. earth mantle, earth mantle, earth mantle. Okay, the inner part of the earth, the center part of the earth we are calling earth core. What is that? Earth core. Earth core. See, this part we can call deep of the earth crust. This part we can call the deep of the earth mantle. This part we can call deep of the earth core. So that's why we are calling here. This is a outer core of the earth. This is a inner core of the earth. This is the inner core. This is the outer core of the earth. Understand? That is the earth crust. What is that? Earth crust. Understand? Coming to that. So remember this step by step. We'll discuss once again to recall. Discharge. What you can say? A flow of electricity through a flow of electricity through air. What you can say? Through air or other gases is called. Other gases is called, what you can say, discharge. What I'm saying to you, a flow of electricity through air or other gases is called discharge. The flowing of electric current means electricity, the electrical energy. The flowing of negative charge through the air or gas is nothing as what? Discharge. Charge is measured by coulombs. Charge is measured by coulombs. Understand? Coming to that, what I'm saying, the discharge of electric current takes between clouds and earth. Discharging of electric current takes between clouds and earth. Understand? So remember those. And one more, let's discuss about that. What we can, earth plate. Earth plate. The surface of the earth, is not only one part, or is not a simple piece, is not a simple piece, or is not a simple part, is not a simple piece. Is not a simple piece. It is fragmented. It is fragmented. Each fragment we are calling, each fragment is calling what you can call earth plate. Earth plate. See here what I'm saying. See carefully. The surface of the earth is not a simple piece. It is not a single part. The earth deep consists of different type of fragments. Fragments means water, huge rocks, hill stations, and water molecules, minerals, different whatever those. It consists. Those whole we are calling what fragment. It consists of. It becomes. It is as a fragmented. The earth's surface consists as a fragmented. So it consists a number of fragments. Each fragment of the earth we are calling what? Earth plate. Each fragment of the earth we are calling earth plate. Understand? Coming to that, one more we'll talk about earthquake. Earthquake. What we can drive earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking. An earthquake is a sudden shaking or we can say, or otherwise, trembling of the earth, trembling, what we can say here, trembling of the earth, trembling of the earth, causing a series of shocks, causing a series of shocks. Means what I am saying to you, series of shocks. Because of an earthquake is a sudden shaking, trembling of the earth causing a series of shocks, means it produces vibration, seismic waves that removes to the surface of the earth. The sudden shaking at deep of the earth's crust, the sudden shaking, the disturbance formed at the deep of the earth's crust. Due to the disturbance formed at the deep of the earth's crust, we are getting what is shaking of the earth. That we are calling what earthquake. The sudden disturbance at the deep of the earth's crust is nothing as we are calling what earthquake. Due to the sudden shaking or disturbance in the deep of the earth's crust, what happens? It produces tremors means what is seismic waves to the surface from the center wave formed. Understand? By that what happened? We are getting shaking on the earth, or vibrations on the earth. By that we can get earthquake. By that we can get earthquake. Understand? Then coming to that, one more. Coming to that, lightning. Before only we discussed about electroscope. Is it lightning? Lightning is a high energy. Lightning is a high energy, bright electrical discharge. Bright electrical discharge. Bright electrical discharge that passes between two charged clouds, or two charged clouds, or what you can say, between opposite to the charged layer of the oppositely, what you can say, oppositely charged layer of the some clouds, or between a charged cloud, or between a charged cloud, and a point on the surface of the earth, and a point on a surface of the earth. Coming to that, what I am saying, the lightning can produce instantaneous temperature is temperature is 30,000 degrees Celsius. 30,000 degrees Celsius. The average current The average current in a lightning is 10,000 amperes or more. I think so. We discussed about 60. Maybe wrong for that. See here, lightning. Lightning is a, what you can say, lightning is a high energy bright electrical discharge that passes between two charged clouds. We can talk about that. The discharge in electrical energy or discharge in negative charge between two charged clouds is nothing as a lightning. The discharge in negative charge or the discharge electrical energy between charged cloud to the surface of the earth. Otherwise, the discharge in negative charge between charged cloud to uncharged cloud. Whatever you can talk here. Coming to that one more, or between means the discharge, otherwise electrical discharge that passes between two oppositively charged layers of the some clouds. That also we can talk about that. And coming to that, or between a charged cloud and a point on the surface of the earth. Three suitable situations what we discussed before. Three different type of definition. There is a possibility to take discharge of negative charge between two charged clouds, otherwise between one charged cloud to the another uncharged cloud, otherwise one charged cloud to the any point of the surface of the earth. Any point means the negative charge which is discharged from the cloud or charged cloud should be made neutral by the earth. The earth delivers a positive towards the which is what a peak of the surface of the earth. That's why a point of the surface of the earth. See, the lightning can produce instantaneous temperature how much? 30,000 degrees Celsius. The average current in a lightning is 10,000 amperes or otherwise more. Electrical energy measured by amperes. Understand? This is today our topic. Okay. We will discuss in the next class. We have to learn whole what is finished in this lesson. Some natural phenomena. To ready to write the test. Understand? Be ready for that. Be good learning. Okay. See you in the next class. Have a good day.